In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing episode 3 of Tulsa King titled Caprice. Now, the episode starts off with ATF agent Stacy trying to figure out what's going on with someone being holding hostage in a home. We don't know who this, guy is, but someone on a motorcycle comes up. Later on, we find out that he's one of the leaders of a biker gang. And, this kind of leader tells the other one, who is also part of the biker gang, that's it. They can't do much for you. So he blows up the house. Okay. We find that Manfredi wakes up and, he's going to get his driving test, tries to, figure out what's going on. And everything's happening for a certain reason on this show. Not only that, Tyson talks to Manfredi about wanting to be a capo and everything. And Manfredi tries to talk him out of it, which is the right thing to do. And Tyson's like, have you seen Goodfellas? Ray Liotta, Henry, and then, Manfredi's like, giving the history lesson and everything. It's really interesting. So Manfredi goes to get his driving test done, and his instructor is Paul. As they're at a stoplight, a car pulls up, and it's Armand in a ski mask who fires at Manfredi. A chase ensues, which is really interesting. You really don't see that in a Taylor Sheridan kind of show like this, but it's done so well and so different that the aspect is there. And so basically, Manfredi gets taken in for questioning. Stacy, the ATF agent, comes, takes him away. Dwight kind of takes her out to dinner, goes back to the hotel. They fall asleep again. And, Manfredi calls Chicky to find out what happened, what the hit was. Chicky doesn't know anything about it. And so Manfredi kind of, goes to Paul, who's in the hospital, and tries to get, him to use his DMV credentials, finds out that the car was stowed on the side of a road, burnt. Comes to find out that it was part of a ranch that is owned by a Herrero. And he goes there, tries to talk up the owner. The boss doesn't know anything. He waits outside, follows Armand home, finds out that it's Armand. He's about to go do his thing, but then he finds out that, a young kid comes out, and that's the end of the episode. Not only that, Manfredi goes to Bodhi in the middle of the episode, tries to figure out what's going on with certain little Woodstock, what kind of Manfredi called it, that was going on. And Manfredi's trying to picture numbers because he sees nitrous oxide there. People are inhaling for $5 a pop. And he goes to Mitch, the saloon owner, and kind of tells Mitch, listen, hey, how much do you think I could get for this and this and this? 100 grand, so to speak. He's like, man, I might need some whipped cream, this and that. So they're going to get on their that. It's really interesting how everything was done. If you take the credits away in this, and if you take the recap from the previous episode, this episode is only 35 minutes long. It's a quick, simple episode. It's in your face. It's fun. And still that Sylvester Stallone, Manfredi charm is there, which is great. Still so many things being unraveled between who Armand is, you know, what's the connection with that? What's Armand going to do? This biker leader, Keeley, I believe his name is, if I'm not mistaken. And, what's his aspect and the whole territory thing between that. And things are going to pick up. Things are really going to pick up, and I see that happening. And it's going to be interesting to see how everything kind of roughly plays out with the story. Will Manfredi see his daughter again? And is Stacy still going to, help Manfredi out when he's in dire situations? What's Tyson going to do? What's Armand's goal? And does Chicky really have it out for Armand? And what is the character of Vince going to do? The the one that got his jaw broken by Manfredi in the very first episode by that punch to the face. A lot of great aspects are happening in this kind of story. And then, the whole aspect of introducing this new character played by Dana Delaney, Margaret, who owns the ranch. A lot of aspects still being done and written, but I mean, come on, Taylor Sheridan so far has written every episode. So I'm curious to see where it goes next. You mix Mafia with Cowboy. It's going to be interesting and fun to see what happens. And I can't wait to see what that is. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about episode 3 of Tulsa King, titled Caprice. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Do you like the aspect of how the story is going? What don't you like about the story? Do you think something could be done differently? And what do you think is going to happen in this season? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. And I'll see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week for my episode 4 review of Tulsa King.